Hi everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday encouragement. So what are you giving your loved one for Valentine's Day? That's a subtle hint, guys, that it's coming up pretty quickly, just saying. Well, we're going to talk about one guy who went above and beyond the call to do something for his wife, and maybe it'll spark some ideas. But first I want to take a minute to let you know about some important things coming up at Cherry Avenue. First, this coming Saturday, February 12th at noon, we're going to have lunch and an opportunity to meet our minister candidate and his wife. It'll give you a chance to get to know them a little better, ask any questions you might have, and then he'll be preaching this coming Sunday. So I hope you'll be able to join us this weekend for all of that. And next Sunday, February 20th, we're going to have a fellowship lunch after the worship service. Bring your favorite soup, stew, or chili, dessert to share, and enjoy this time sharing a meal with your church family. Sunday, February 20th, after the worship service in the Family Life Center. And Thursday, February 24th, the junior and senior high youth are going to be going snow tubing at Wintergreen. Cost is $30 and is due this week. It should be a fun night, so if you haven't already gotten your money in, you've got a couple days left to do that. Well, what are you getting your Valentine for the big day next week? Candy? Roses, jewelry, a new drone? I'm just spitballing here. Well, Vojan CACC from Bosnia, he has all that beat, and I apologize for probably butchering his name. But it seems that when he built their first home, his wife wanted the bedrooms to face the sun, so that's how he built it. But that meant that their living room had to face away from the road. And after a while, his wife complained that she couldn't see anyone coming into the front yard. So Vojan got to work remodeling. He said, I had to tear down the wall between our two bedrooms to turn them into a living room and move all the electrical installations. He said it was a very demanding task. It took a lot from me, but I did what she wanted. Well, a few years later, some family changes were going to necessitate a good bit more remodeling. So Vojan just decided to start from scratch and do something that would make his wife happy, no matter how her mind might change. He built a rotating house. Amazing, isn't it? Using some electric motors and the wheels of an old military transport vehicle, this intelligent man, who never had a chance to go to college, designed and built a house that rotates 360 degrees. It took him 6 years doing all of it himself. And now he says, well, the front door also rotates, so if she spots unwanted guests heading our way, she can spin the house and make them turn away. It seems that Vojan's wife's name means loved one, and she certainly is. Vojan certainly demonstrated how much he loves her. You know, love is a word that in English means a lot of different things. We use the same word to talk about our feelings for our family that we use for our favorite ball team or food or favorite music. Greek, the language the New Testament was written in, is much more precise. It has 4 different words for different kinds of love. Eros is the romantic love you have for your spouse. Storge is the love you have for your family, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your children. Philia is the love you have for your close friends, a brotherly love. It's where we get the word Philadelphia. And then there's agape. That's the selfless, action-oriented love we're to have for all people. It's the love that Jesus was referring to when he told us to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. He wasn't commanding us to have warm, fuzzy feelings toward our enemies. You can't just choose your feelings. Agape is an action-oriented love, and so it's a choice we make to do loving things for others, to make their needs a priority. It's the kind of love that's described in Romans 5:8 when it says, but God demonstrates his love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And it's the kind of love that Scripture refers to when it tells husbands to love your wives as Christ loved the church. It's a love that chooses to put the needs of others first. On Valentine's Day, the focus is generally on romantic love, but the wise person will make sure that it's based on a foundation of agape. And in Vojan CACC's case, it's a foundation strong enough to rotate a house 360 degrees. He may not have gone to college, but he's a pretty smart cookie. Not only was he smart enough to figure out how to engineer such a unique house, but also to discern one of the foundational principles of marriage: happy wife, happy life.